Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? Are we ready for a wonderful stream? Hello, my name is Crow, and today is going to be a beautiful day. Artbert, darn it! I wrote Albert. Stop retweeting the tweet. I'm deleting it. Don't be an idiot. You're talented. You're handsome. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous, Crow. Where'd you go? No! You son of a bitch. He's the ultimate shield, the ultimate protector, and it's just so beautiful. Woo! Let's go! My money is don't aim it at people. Oh no, it's teleport! I thought I was gonna shoot somebody! No!
Wow!
Woo! Not what I expected! I'm so happy but terrified. No. Nope.
Wow!
Woo! Let's go! Let's do it! We're calling him Albert! I hate being manipulated. I hate being used. I hate being toyed with. I hate being messed with. And now I just want to shove my greatsword through his ass, out his mouth, until he fucking dies. Now I'm feeling like a true Dark Knight. Do you wonder why I picked this class? How do I like Chris Durham's night music? Man, that... Wow, that's way better. Holy crap. Floor tank is not happening, chat. That's a weird AoE path. Bravo! I wasn't paying attention! I was just saying no floor tank. I'm not gonna die. I refuse to die here. Because that horse and those horses, and that's where I'm gonna stay. And everything is perfectly... I hate the way my character's being spoken to. I hate their snooty looking down on you bullshit. No, don't not. Fuck this guy. The more he speaks, the more I can't stand his face. When do I get to stab him with my giant stick? Oh, hello. Get fucked. Wow. Hi, Magnite. Hi. Oh, did you fall? Did you die? Oh, I'm so sorry, little son. If you dare speak a word of me calling Artbert Albert, I will kill each and every single one of you. I will find you and destroy you. Mr. Fusion, Krojak is not even my main channel. Krojak is my fun channel. Don't worry about my views. They're perfectly fine. Hello! Hello, chat. Good morning. Good morning, chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If I don't see hello crows, we're not starting. You know how many times we have to do this? You know how this goes. Say hello, and we go. Say hello, and we go. That's what we do. We will sit in the darkness until I get some greetings. Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Am I prepared? No! I am not prepared. I'm in pain. I am in pain. I'm scared. I need an adult, chat. Can somebody who is far more adulty than me be my adult, please? I'm in great need of an adult. This one? Yeah, that's the music right there. That's what we need. Good morning, chat. Well, yesterday was pretty fun. Hey. Yesterday was a thing. Yesterday we beat Endwalker, right? It's done. We defeated the big bad guy. And now that the big bad guy's gone, I guess we can go do some ERP, you know? Right? We beat the first trial, and we beat the bad guy in the first trial. Gonna do some ERP. Gonna try and buy a house, maybe. I don't know. Maybe some PvP. You know? There's no more story. Clearly, we beat Zodiark. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know where this story's going. I don't know what's next. What's left to do? Where could the story possibly go from here? Oh, wait, hold on. There's a whole final days thing. The final days are happening. They're occurring. That's a problem. I guess we might want to try and solve that problem. You know? Yeah. Gigakawa. Indeed, chat. Indeed. Well, you kind of make a good point there, Mr. Serious. I mean, they were called the final days, but the final days stopped. And now there's a new, it's restarted. So if those were the final days, what are these called? The post-final days? The extra final days? Final Days Part 2? Final Days the sequel? Revenge of the Final Days? That's a problem for Future Crow. Future Crow can worry about the final days. Today's Crow is gonna like golden saucer, you know, put on a cute little outfit, go glam hunting, you know. The final days. The not so final days. Final Days 2 Electric Boogaloo. The Revenge of the Final Days. Yeah, Return of the Final Days. The finale. Final Days, comma, the finale. The grand finale. I'm gonna load the game up. I'm gonna stop chatting. Good morning. So we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna continue on with the MSQ here today. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been publishing the streams. I've decided that I do not have enough time in the day to do streams and do post-stream videos because I have other objectives and goals. So I'm just going to stream on Krojak, put the streams up publicly, and there you go. We're just going to have a good time to stream, okay? I know some of you really enjoy the little like post-stream thoughts and stuff, but now that I've tried streaming and videos together on one channel that feed each other as a strategy and found that it works, I have other plans and goals for the remaining hours in my day. Not to mention I'm a dad with a daughter and stuff, you know. I can't spend all my days working. I want to spend all my days working. I love to work. I'm addicted to workahol. I'm a workaholic. Give me workahol, please. Inject into my veins. Oh, damn it, chat, you're on the wrong view. Hello, chat. You got chatception going on again. Sorry. Every time I restart OBS, this happens. You got chatception. Fixed. The part coming up is interesting. Cool. I was able to watch all yesterday's stream and I missed because they published out. There you go. There you go. Now, yeah, the streams will just be publicly available on the channel for your viewing entertainment. No hiding them in an unlisted playlist. They're just going to be there. Good morning, Fane. Good morning, Fane. Good morning, Vala. Good morning, Supersize Viper. Good morning, Floating Fat Man. Mr. Sirius. Luckless. Baz. Marthanator. Akira. Jack. Good morning, King Rama. VTAC Studios. Good morning, Stuttering Stevs. Good morning, Sam. Good morning. Morning. Morning, good morning, good morning. Look at that handsome man. What level am I? 85. I'm 85. I think MSQ is at 84. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, we're streaming early today because it's the weekend. And I wanted to do something in the afternoon with my family. We're going out shopping and stuff, so I thought I'd squeeze in the stream. Is Endwalker worth it? Yeah. Yeah. It's so worth it. I'm trying to convince my wife, who's a Final Fantasy X and X-2 fan, and a World of Warcraft fan, to play 14 so that she can experience this story. Specifically, Heaven's Word, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker. But she has to do a Realm of Born to get to know the characters, so she has to suffer through that. And Stormblood, you get to learn about Xenos, so that's kind of cool. Honestly, how much of Stormblood is plot useless, now that I think about it? Like, freeing El Amigo, freeing Doma. Some of the characters from that expansion that have been in this expansion could easily be replaced by other characters and not matter. Holy shit. Like, Magnai and Serena and those characters could have easily been replaced by, like, Emmerich and other characters so far, and it would not have changed the story. Xenos and Fandaniel are the only plot-relevant parts of Stormblood so far. Huh. Huh. So far. Now, that could change easily. Like, there could be some relevant Stormblood shit coming up. But right now, like, I don't know. You could have told the story without Stormblood so far, minus Xenos and Fandaniel. But you could have introduced Xenos and Fandaniel through Shadowbringers. Like, you could have had that relevant stuff as Shadowbringers cutscene flashbacks of Shadowbringers or Heavensward. Huh. SB in terms of overarching story is very relevant. I don't know. I'm pretty sure relevant elements of Stormblood's story could have been told within Heavensward or within Shadowbringers. So far, it seems like Stormblood's not that relevant. Just kind of a weird little thought. A weird little thought. I never actually sat down to think about that until now. Now, again, later on, it could be very relevant. I disagree. Well, simply stating you disagree without providing any context, unless there's spoilers, is not much of an argument. Shadowbringers would have never happened without Stormblood. Shadowbringers would have never happened without Stormblood. The Crystal Exarch and all of that would never happen without Stormblood. I don't know. All I'm saying is they could have rewrote the progression of expansions to take all the relevant plot devices from Stormblood, put them into Heavensward or put them into Shadowbringers, and still be able to tell a very cohesive story without the freeing of El Amigo or the freeing of Doma and all the time that entails. That's all. Just interesting. The collapse, see, for example, Floating Man mentioned the collapse of the Garlean Empire in Stormblood. You could have told the collapse of the Garlean Empire within Heavensward or within Shadowbringers. That's all. That's all I'm saying. No? Post-launch Stormblood content. It's very relevant. You could have squeezed that into the beginning of Shadowbringers or the end of Heavensward. You see what I'm trying to say here? What I'm trying to say is that the majority of Stormblood is the freeing of Alamigo and the freeing of Doma, and those so far are not particularly plot relevant. Black Rose could have moved it. You could have shifted it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. But inserting the Garleans into the Dragonsong War would have wrecked Heavensward? How do we know? How do we know? You don't think that the talented writing staff could have found a way to make it work? Right? Pretty sure. Actually, I'm quite positive that the talented writing staff of the Final Fantasy XIV community could have found a way to make it work. That's all. Pretty much the basis of my argument is that so far, in this expansion, Stormblood has been relatively irrelevant. Hi, Chris. Would have overloaded Heavensward story. That's an assumption. We have no idea to know. It's an interesting thought experiment. Stormblood introduced Hien. Sure, and he could have been introduced anywhere else. And Hien so far in the story has been completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. That's all I'm trying to say here. Gosetsu, so far, completely irrelevant in Endwalker. Completely irrelevant in Shadowbringers. See what I'm trying to get at here? I'm saying, like, so far Stormblood has been completely underutilized in the story. Nothing seems relevant. It's an interesting thought when you think about it. What is the relevance of Heavensward? Also true. Also true so far in Endwalker. Heavensward. Not a lot going on. So ultimately, Endwalker feels like Shadowbringers Part 2. You know? Omega's very relevant. I argue Omega could have been slipped in anywhere. Omega as a raid could have been slipped in anywhere. What do you mean by relevant? I mean affecting the current events. We're talking about Endwalker right now and where I'm in Endwalker right now. My initial observation was, as of right now, up to MSQ quest level, where am I at? Oh god, don't lock that. MSQ quest level 83. So as of right now, I have not really encountered anything where that makes Stormblood relevant, and now that you mention it, anything that really feels like Heavensward is relevant. That's all. That's just a little observation so far. It feels more like Shadowbringers Part 2, and that's fine. That's cool, you know? That's totally cool. I don't mind this at all. I'm not about to be upset about this at all. Now, what about the Xenos arc? I, again, mentioned that you could take the Xenos arc and you could slip it into Shadowbringers or slip it into Heavensward, right? And again, my initial statement was, short of Xenos and Fandaniel, there's not a whole lot to do with Stormblood in this expansion. And short of, well, everything about Heavensward, not a whole lot to do about Heavensward right now. This is cool. Hey, streamer, your face is relevant, Madge. You're technically correct. My face is relevant. Do you really need my face? Do you really need my face in the stream to enjoy the stream? Probably not. You can probably just listen to my crazy excited voice and still enjoy the stream. My face is rather irrelevant. That looks cool. Holy shit. I love space. So like, is it the dark side of the planet? Where's the sun right now? That's cool. Haven't seen you in a while? Life. Don't worry about it. The reason why people don't like Stormblood or have difficulty with it because of the story isn't about you, the Warrior of Light. Heavensward, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, all about the Warrior of Light. Yeah? Makes a lot of sense. If you're the main character in the video game and an entire expansion isn't about you, like, of course people don't find that fun. MMO is about you. MMO is about your journey and how you affect the world. That's what makes MMOs cool, you know? So like, yeah, of course that makes Stormblood feel kind of weak to people. The sun is little, so you can't see it. I can't even actually, it's literally not even here. What's up, Aaron? I feel like if they put the sun in the skybox here, it would be too harsh of a blue. Yeah, I can see that, for sure. Oh, Hide in the Zodiac arc is very vague and bare bones until SHB, so it's normal that previous expansions don't have much to do with it. Bingo! Bingo! Now, more elements from previous expansions can be drawn in as we progress through Endwalker, and that can be totally true. Heh, little son, you're right. But, just an observation. It's just an observation. Let's keep going. Where we last left our hero, final days. Whatever that means. Something bad's happening. Let's talk to the Watcher, shall we? I sense his presence on the moon no longer. Oh shit. If you need not follow, then I beg you stay and listen to what I have to tell you. Of Zodiark and the end of all things. MSQ level 84. The Watcher would discuss grave matters with you. Before we speak at length, I believe a change of surrounds is in order. I have more than ill tidings to share, you see. I sense others arriving not long ago. Though my communions with Hydaelyn have grown infrequent, I learned enough from her to know these are your comrades. How did they get here? Oh, teleport. And as luck would have it, they have already reached my abode. Come, let us join them. Well, I'm glad my friends are here. Yeah, Black Rose could have been developed anytime, anywhere. I mean, Black Rose, the concept of Black Rose as an item was always developed and talked about in cutscenes that weren't even near you. So remember back in the day, you'd have a cutscene and you're doing stuff, and then it'd be like, meanwhile in Garlemald, and then it would cut to Garlemald and do like all the Black Rose talk conversation between Estinian and the Black Wolf. So that could be anywhere. That didn't have to be in Stormblood. That could have been in Shadowbringers. That could have been in Heavensward. A majority of Stormblood, like, I don't know, as a concept, could have been just like slipped in like meanwhile in Doma, meanwhile in Alamigo, and you didn't even have to free people. They could have freed themselves. Like, Stormblood overall feels so goddamn weak to me, and up until this point in Endwalker just seems largely irrelevant. And I will stand by that opinion for forever. Forever. Okay, so we got Eorzea, Ishtola, and Thancred. Where are the twins? Anyone else here? It's not a Thancred. Dare I ask what happened before I arrived? Don't worry about it. Don't ask. May we presume this being is a native of the moon? Kind of native of the moon? Stormblood set up the Garlemald zone? No. No, you were very aware of Garlemald through Realm of Born. You were very aware of Garlemald through Heavensward. You didn't need Stormblood to set up the Garlemald zone. There was no direct setup from Stormblood. You were fully aware of Garlemald and his people and what they stood for and what they were trying to do long before Stormblood. You didn't need Stormblood to set up Garlemald. Alright, cutscene time. This is Thancred. But the world isn't always about you? You're right, the world isn't always about you, but having an entire expansion not about you, that's hard. Thank goodness you are unharmed. We did what we could to subdue the tempered before making our way here. Not without casualties, unfortunately. The twins have died. Some few detonated explosives, killing themselves and others. The contingent's healers had their hands full tending to the injured and enthralled when we took our leave. Lest you wonder, Mistress Krell have also been delivered onto their care. Serving as a conduit for Hydaelyn's power hath taken its toll, but she will recover in due course. As for Alphino and Eorzea, they insisted on remaining in Garlemald while we three rushed to your aid. It appears, however, that matters here have already come to a conclusion. Yeah, about that. But what manner of conclusion, if I might ask? And is this the ally whom Hydaelyn bade you seek out? He is not unlike the shades of Amarant. I was created... He just said one word in his language and all that text. Not alike, perhaps, but not the same. I was created by Hydaelyn, together with this place. It has ever been my duty to keep vigil over Zodiark, or rather, it was my duty. Yeah, he's kind of dead. Without it, Garlemald is just the Legion. I think you have underestimated the effects of Stormblood has on the entire story. No, you could have had any relevant information from Stormblood be told meanwhile in blah 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 portions of cutscenes in a different expansion. Is it better to tell it in its own expansion? Possibly. Possibly. You could argue then that maybe 20% of the expansion is relevant. Maybe 25% of the expansion is story relevant and important and deserves its own expansion. I'll give you that. But ultimately, Stormblood was weak. Ultimately, Stormblood was a grind. Ultimately, the story of Stormblood. I'm specifically talking about the story, remember, because I didn't play the game at that time. So the introduction of dungeon mechanics, raid mechanics, all that kind of stuff is not relevant to me in this conversation. Ultimately, Stormblood was just kind of weak. Zodiac is no more. And not without consequence, I'm afraid. For now, the delicate weave of the star, perhaps preserved by his presence, will begin to unravel. Right, because again, the Amarots... Yeah. If you mean to avert the final days, you shall have need of... Really? He's about to tell the most important thing. And then that happens. My attempts to forestall Zodiac's release have all but exhausted my strength. Great. If you might allow me to rest for a short while, I will share with you all I can. Good. We need information. Please do. You need not exert yourself on our account. These crystals contain records of your time here, yes? May we peruse them while we wait. Oh, they're going to make me walk around and click on things. By all means, if you would review them chronologically, might I suggest beginning with those on the upper floor. So they are memories. That was my guess when I first walked in here. I shall leave that to you, Krojak, while I see what can be gleaned from the crystals on these lower levels. Oh boy. Time for a clicky lower dump. Hold on. If Stormblood didn't happen, Empire would crush Eorzea with Almighty after Shinryu versus Omega thing. Again, like everyone's looking at this like such a black and white in a vacuum thing. Like if I pull this out, all these things. No. The writers will write it differently. Everything will be written differently. On the flip side of my entire argument, I don't want things written differently. I like the way they've been written. If you were to remove Stormblood and take some of this and put it over there and take some of this and put it over there, it would change how things were written. It may change the entire course of the story. Do I want that to happen? I don't know. Could it be improved? Potentially. Could it be weakened? Potentially. Is it a risk worth having? Probably not, because I like the way the story has gone. But it could be improved. See, the optimist in me is like, I could totally improve it. I could make it better. You know, I could take out all the boring garbage in Stormblood, take all the useful bits, put them in the other expansions, and I can improve the story. That's the optimist in me. That's how I think, right? I want to make it better. I want to make it better. They just needed to clean up the way it drags out in places. They needed to remove the entirety of 4.0 and started the story at 4.1. That's all. I love this music. I love this the legato in this music. It's very chill. Very cool. You use the word slow to describe Stormblood. I use it to they're mostly useless. Mostly useless. Heaven's Word, by itself, is another expansion where it doesn't have a whole lot that affects the story. But I like the story better, so I'm going to keep it. I really enjoyed the story of Heaven's Word. And in a vacuum, Heaven's Word isn't that integral to the telling of the story of where we are now in Endwalker. I just like it better. I just love it. You know? It felt like a really nice standalone story. With some plot points, some relevant things that are, carry on, but for the most part, it's a pretty self-contained. I like that story. Jesus. That's cool. But without Stormblood, we wouldn't have Conrad. Fucking Conrad. Oh, he's so useless. He's so useless, chat. Oh wait, is that spiral energy? Kinda. Alright. As you gaze into the crystal, ancient knowledge of Zodiac flows through your mind. Daily summary. No abnormalities detected. Oh my god, how many days did he do that? These appear records of a long, lonely vigil on the moon, dating back to the beginning of the Zodiac's imprisonment. Cataloging every day what's happening. Oh, it's down there. Yeah, so Heaven's Word and Stormblood had political stuff in the world. True. All very true. All very true. As you gaze into the crystal, knowledge of past calamities flows through your mind. The records describe how with each rejoining, Zodiac's thirst for freedom grew, as did the strain on the brands. Maintaining Zodiac's imprisonment appears to tax Hydaelyn greatly. Was this created by Hydaelyn? Or was this area created at the same time Hydaelyn was created? As you gaze into the crystal, knowledge of past rejoinings flow through your mind. The record describes the Watcher's efforts to prepare in the event Zodiac broke free from his prison. The records go on to describe maintenance carried out regularly within the Laboratories, though it's not clear who or what. Wait. Oh, the music did a thing. I was a little confused. As you gaze into the crystal, a record of unexpected visitor flows through your mind. The records note the Watcher's musings when Elidibus is spotted on the moon, though clearly not for the first time. It is clear he and his brethren have a keen interest in freeing Zodiac from his prison, and yet they have made no attempt to destroy the brands. Perhaps they prefer he remain hidden from mortal eyes until the final rejoining. Perhaps they realize we would never dare bring harm to Zodiac, so long as he remains imprisoned. And the one little detail that was mentioned that I found really fascinating, chat, was so long as he is in prison, the memories remain. The souls of the people sacrificed remain. Did you catch that little detail from earlier? It was a neat one. Did I learn anything of import? Yeah, I learned a few things. So it is as we suspected. Maintaining the brands requires a great deal of her energy and focus, and his cost has grown higher with every rejoining. That would explain why contact with her has become rather infrequent since the 7th Umbral Calamity. 2 made a rather startling discovery. This heavenly body we know to be the moon was in fact created by Hydaelyn. Chase. When the Watcher said he was created together with this place, I thought it only meant the facility. Truly, Hydaelyn's powers are far beyond anything I could have imagined. So she made the moon to imprison Zodiac, obviously. Makes sense. I thank you for affording me the short reprieve. hate cutting that voice out. This Amarot theme sounds so sad.
It is we who should thank you. The records stored here are nothing short of extraordinary. There is much we could learn of Zodiac and his imprisonment, but perhaps you could offer us more focused guidance. Pray, tell us of the calamity that came before and comes now again.
Yes, please. Deets, please. Yay! Flashback! Beautiful shot. Interesting. Long ago, before the Great Sundering, there was but a single world. Eorzea. I'm saying Eorzea. Within the earth. One day, from within the earth, a terrible cry issued forth, affecting a profound change in all manner of life. So that terrible cry was the ringing sound we learned about in Amarot. We were not exempt. Our creation magic ran rampant, giving shape and form to thoughts of hopelessness and despair. So what's fascinating to me about this is why I'm starting to scratch my head here. We learned that the creation magic and the planet ran in harmony, right? So clearly, when the planet went awry, their creation magic also went awry. My only question is, was it the creation magic that caused it to go awry? Using the whole, like, we're draining the planet kind of theory. At first, the phenomenon was limited to a single region, but quickly, so very quickly, it spread and engulfed the whole star. Bye, geek.
Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
Damn it. I was hoping, chat. They were not. However, the convocation struck upon a method to predict where the next corruption would manifest. If you had a method to predict where it would manifest, would that not help you discern a cause? Reverse engineering? The etheric currents which flow through all of creation in the form of various currents. The current would course through the land and seas. Those which flow through the very air. And those of a celestial nature which encompass both our star and this moon.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
So I imagine he's told us able to see currents in the land and currents through the air. Nor would I expect you to be. Few scholars of our time knew of their existence. Okay, so celestial currents. Are we learning a bit more about the 12 so-called gods in this world? Hell, you learn about the gods upon character creation in A Realm Reborn. Do you want to be part of the Traveler God? Blah, 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 blah. Interesting. Finally, some use. Their invaluable knowledge helped us to better understand the nature of the calamity. Like the terrestrial ones of earth and air, the celestial currents form a vast network, but the ethereal distribution is not consistent. The convocation soon realized that the inciting incidents occurred in regions where the flow was weakest. Question. Don't answer. Did the people of Amarot and the people of the world before the Sundering draw their creation magic from these celestial currents unknowingly, and by doing so weaken them in spaces unknowingly? We'll see. Or knowingly. Or knowingly. That'd be brutal if it was knowingly. Ooh, that'd be horrible if it was knowingly. Correlation without clear cause, ultimately. Nevertheless, on closer study, a stagnancy of ether was observed in nearby currents. A stagnancy of ether. Doesn't light make ether stagnant?
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth. Thus was Zodiac conceived.
He learned all about stagnating ether on the first in Shadowbringers, which means when you hear the word stagnating ether, you think about light, and thus it makes sense that the people of Amarot would go towards dark, which is activity, to try and counteract it. Great. Great.
No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
Jeez. Precisely with the advent of Zodiac, our end was averted. Joy, chat.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who summoned Hydaelyn did so because they saw Zodiac's power as a threat. Is that true?
Saw Zodiac's power as a threat. Well, they saw the whole, hey, let's sacrifice life to bring back our loved ones as a threat. Indeed, there was a faction opposed to Zodiac's creation, but their aim was never to unmake him. Their aim was never to unmake him, Chad. They understood the continued preservation of the natural order was dependent on his very existence. Until we could identify and address the underlying cause of the final days, he would need to remain. For his departure would set in motion these apocalyptic forces once more. Even the people that created Hydaelyn knew that if you simply destroyed Zodiac, it would just ruin things completely. Hence the imprisonment. Hydaelyn recognized this as well, and so rather than destroy, she sundered Zodiac, herself, and the star into these lesser reflections, that she might confine him in this place. So Hydaelyn actually sundered herself along with Zodiac. Fascinating. Why are you all saying whoops? What do you mean whoops? What's that about? Chat? What are you on about? And my character's correct here. Could have sworn she beseeched me to banish the darkness. Forgot what you did last stream? Well, yeah, we killed Zodiac. So, big oops. So why does she want us to banish the darkness? But as all beings, intended and always in accord with spoken word. She probably wanted us to banish the darkness to a point. To keep him locked away. Hydaelyn and Zodiac are both constructs of man, approximations of perfection limited by our own imperfections. That is very true. That is very true. They're not gods. Zodiac was, without question, the more powerful of the two, having been born from the sacrifice of half of Eorzea population. So that confirms, oh my god, the guy talks a lot. This confirms that it wasn't just like a faction, like the city of Amarot that did the sacrifice. No, it was half the population of the entire star of Eorzea. Interesting. Thus was it necessary for Hydaelyn to commit herself wholly to his defeat. Still more effort was needed to confine him. Dear developers of Final Fantasy XIV, when a gentleman of Amarot or of Eorzea speaks, please make it shorter. have his language be like cut in half. Because I hate cutting them off mid-sentence. It sounds horrible. Maintaining the brands taxed her greatly. With what power she dared spare, she cried out to any who might listen and offered her blessing to those who heeded her call. If it's the Japanese dialogues, not the English ones. Cool. Though it was likely within her power to do so, I believe she did not wish to speak of Eorzea and her history. We are the Ents. Takes a long time to say anything in old Entish. I just read too fast? No, I don't. I have enough time to read it quickly with my head and my eyes, and then read it out loud, and then it still goes on. I gotta stand up. Oh, chat, I need you all to do me a favor right now. Could you please unclick like? Do it right now. Unclick like. Do it really quickly. Do it. Do it. Ugh. Unclick like as fast as you can. I want to see those likes drop. Drop. Do it. Oh, no, this is for science. Please do it. Like Zodiac, Hydaelyn's purpose is a reflection of her creators. Yes, I knew this. They wish to look to the future and not linger in a prison of the past. They wish to look to the future and not linger in a prison of the past. But Zodiacs are literally in a prison. And he is the past. Oop, I'm vibrating. Why is it going up, chat?
In motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her?
Good question. All right, chat, now do me a favor. Everybody hit like right now. Just hit like right now. Now that you've all unliked, everyone just hit like. Do it. I want to see those likes jump.
Living in the present would have been snuffed out for the sake of those long dead.
Yep. Unlike.
In light of recent events, I see no reason to doubt your words. And even if Hydaelyn is not a god in truth, if Minfilia believed that we should trust in her plans, then I choose to do just that.
I don't like blindly trusting.
Which brings me to a rather important question.
Ooh, I like important questions.
Let's suppose we try but fail to stop this second coming of the final days.
The final days part 2?
Should the source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
Great question, actually. Wow, that's actually a really good question. The nomenclature is more fitting than you know. Crap. Bring ruin to the source, its reflections will share its fate. Yep, kind of suspected that. That's not good. What is ready? Also, don't think I forgot about that evil-sounding female voice chat. I have not forgotten. This way, if you'd be so kind. Are we gonna go look up on the final days again? Of course Thank was thinking about Rain. Oh no, different music than I expected. So... what's that? A beautiful sight, is it not? Wait, what is that? What is it? What's the purpose of that?
Yes, but what is it?
Thank you for reading my mind, Eorzea. Hyla knew better than any that her power was not absolute. Indeed, she has ever struggled to hold Zodiark and his faithful at bay. She feared the worst and so made preparations. In the event of his demise, there would be a contingency. This moon is more than a prison. It is a vessel capable of bearing the people of FFXIV to safe harbor. Are we leaving? You need not go far to find its pilots. In fact, I should be happy to take you to them. The moon is a spaceship. It's literally like, we fucked up Earth. Everyone, get on the planet. Get on the moon. We're going to a new planet. What? It's not a moon. It's a space station. This game is fucking crazy. I don't understand, man. Where will we go? Where will we go? Just to another star? Well, other stars did have life. We knew this from Omega. Right? The Dragon Star. The star that Omega came from. And fulfill my final duty as Watcher in the Dark. Dalamud was a battery, and this moon is a space station. It's true. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its ongoing mission. To explore strange new worlds. It's actually, Strange New Worlds is a sick show. I don't know if you knew this. And before somebody's like, clean your inventory. Ooh. New soul, who dis? The moon is a fucking space station. Oh, here it cometh? What? Dalamud was both a space station and a battery? My god. Helping hand. At long last, the Watcher's ready to fulfill his final duty. The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater at the heart... Hold on a second. Where is it? Goodbye, chat. The crater at the heart of Mare Lamentorum, where Zodiark was imprisoned, is not as easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos, the familiar, whom you met earlier. He should have no trouble bearing you across. The dog? It's gonna get worse to clean your inventory? I'll get there. As Hyland created me as the jailer, so too did she create Argos as the guard. It is his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. Mayhap the imbalancing of ether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand, and attempt to call upon him there. You need but recall the path you walked before Argos before, and you'll find your way. You mean the... If he labors in service to Hyland's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Make for the crushing brand. Allons-y! He's a good doggo. Yeet. Who needs HP? You were disappointed the moon didn't have low gravity? Well, why would it have low gravity? And you're about to be like, well, scientifically speaking, there's a smaller body, and therefore, and I'm gonna be like, space magic. Space magic trumps science in a Final Fantasy game. Easy peasy. There's fucking moon shards traveling around the planet and the moon in a ring. Like, space, and there's a fucking laser beam coming out of the planet, the moon's core. Space magic. It's no moon. It's a space station with artificially created gravity because space magic. There it is. Moon's haunted? Moon's haunted. Space magic. What are you breathing? Moon, space, air. Oh, look at all the people fishing here. Hello, everybody. Everybody's fishing. Bots? Maybe not bots. I just want to leap up. Dip. Dip. Can I go this way? Oh, come on. I have to go all the way around? Fine. Do you think that's air you're breathing now? Sure thing, Morpheus. Can I go across here? Right here. Right here? Yay! Careful for what? Nice. Didn't know you could fishing here. Awesome. Love fishing. That was an NM. Qu'est-ce que c'est un NM? Yeetus, deletus. We're here. Hello, watcher. Oh, an A rank hunt? The place we seek is just ahead of the Chlorophosgrot. You see, Argos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient ether. You would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence than inside this cavern. Follow me. Into the docks, get a cave. Oh. What's happening in the cave? A Weeper is. Hi. I'm drifting off moon, so chill. Allons-y. Damn it. Kill the Weeper, Mr. Frey. I still adore that it looks like Frey. It just makes me so happy. I've never played a Nier game. Are they good? Whoa. Ugh. Don't go in the swimming jet. Yes, here will do nicely. The Ludus Spungoi draw ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own? Sure. I will give my ether to the Spungoi. New games are good? Cool. Very wild and convoluted. Maybe I should stream them. Hey, buddy. Argos manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again. What's up, buddy? The most fascinating creation of Heidelins. Would you not agree? Should the need arise, he's even able to create reflections of himself in a whim. You see how the Watcher had a very short thread of conversation? Now I can go to the next part without having to interrupt him. I prefer that. Though I assure you, it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. It's because we're special. We're special, chat. As for your companions, they get their own puppos. That's cool. Unexpected but greatly appreciated. I believe we are ready. Let us return outside, then you may cross the chasm. We love a doggo. Doggos for every. Why y'all smiling, chat? Every time you smile, you make me uncomfortable. You make me uncomfortable. So don't go deeper in the cave. Got it. Go deeper in the cave? No, don't go deeper in the cave. Don't look at the doggo's eyes. Shit. Shit. It's a trap. It's an adorable doggo trap. Shit. It's actually a creation of Zodiark. Adorable doggo trap. There's so many doggos. Nah, they're Hydaelyn colored. Never mind. They're Hydaelyn colored. It's fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Oh, stupid hair. Your destination is a structure there across the Cradle of Darkness. But climb onto Argos's back and he will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiark's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kinder fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. Great. Our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side. So perhaps it'd be best if we did not all go at once. I propose two of us cross first, while Thancred and Eorzea wait here. Yeah, sure. Ooh, it's a cute puppo. I just want to give him a big... Oh, God. A malefic aether yet permeates from the crater. Remnants of Zodiark most like. Jeez. They showed you that because it becomes relevant later. That's how these work. Here we go, chat. What do you mean, here we go? What's gonna happen? Whoa, that's a big door into the structure. It's happening. What's happening? Nothing's happening. You're bait. I'm being baited. You're all masturbating me right now, chat. You're masters. How dare you? So what begins? What? The structure is enormous, though that is hardly surprising given the size of the average Amarantine. Not bait? I feel baited. Apologies for the wait. Right then, let's head inside and... Oh! Puppos? Oh, they're disappearing. Goodbye, puppos. Nothing's ever gonna happen again. You beat the MSQ. You're right. I beat Zodiark. Game's over. This is all post MSQ stuff, right? Most intriguing by a means by which he can serve with energy they have. Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account. Helpful as he's been. I don't feel good. The consequences of your actions are just beyond that door. All right, let's see. I'm ready to face it head on, chat. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to face it head on. Fuck that. We're out of here. I'm not facing no consequences. I'm leaving. Screw, nope, screw this. No, don't hit that button. Mount up. We're leaving. I shall not face the consequences of my action. I shall run from them. And chat shall never see me face the consequence of my action. I think I'm gonna go do some gathering. I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna go do some fishing. Right? Back at that pool? I'm gonna go hang out with all the other people, do some fishing. Kinda sick. I should go do some dancing in Limsa. Get a nice little bikini on and do some Linza dancing. What do you think, chat? Gathering stream? It's a great idea. Get back there. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. I don't want to face the consequences of my action. Damn it, chat. How about we don't and say we didn't? Do I talk to the doggo to get in the door? Oh, no, there's a quest marker up here. Nothing seems amiss so far. Best ways. Burrow. Okay, everything seems to be in working order. Oh. 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 Wow. Quite the structure. Thancred, what do you think? Here one comes! Oh, why the spooky music? Why the spooky music?
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
Should be. What are those chambers? What the fuck is that little rabbit thing? It's a cat rabbit. What the fuck are these? Why are you playing Final Fantasy XIV music right now? There's a whole army of them. They're here to conquer Eorzea. This is the true master race of Eorzea. They're lining up rank and file. What is going on? I can't even look at you right now, chat. Oh, we found the general. Lord of the army. Muster your troops.
Look lively, everyone.
Yep, that's the voice that inspires horror. Right there. What is going on, chat? Lullafels have met their match. Is this a playable race? This needs to be a playable race. Alright.
I know. This 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance. For Zodiac, alas, is no more.
Heidelin, why? Why, Heidelin?
As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose. To bear the people of Aetheris to safety.
Well, at least I said the name of the planet correctly. The fuck?
Our time has come, my friends.
This is the weirdest post-MSQ patch I have ever played. Hydaelyn is Zepla. Confirmed. Hydaelyn. Fuck, they squeak.
We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive. I expect your workstations to be immaculate. And don't forget to relay our signal to Aetheris.
I can't take this seriously. I feel like I'm in an alternate Endwalker universe. I feel like... What is this expansion? Zodiark's dead and I'm level 83! And now there's bunnies! What the fuck?
Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
There's too much cuteness going on here. They got little moons on their belts. And they're still walking rank and file.
Tis a rather curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
True. Big true.
Perhaps.
Thankfully, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Chat, tell me. Holy fuck! Oh, I just got insane chills. Chat, you're all technically incorrect. It's Final Fantasy II. This is Final Fantasy II, which is 4. One of my earliest gaming memories. As a small child, I must have been 6, 5. Was playing Final Fantasy II, which was 4, because in North America it was the second released, and so in North America they called it 2. In reality, it was Final Fantasy IV from Japan. And I remember the opening cutscene was Cecil and his knights on the sky airship, and how they were so embarrassed by what they had done, and Cecil questioning everything he had done, and landing and fighting and going against his king's orders and being banished, and his friend Kain disappearing, meeting Rosa, fighting the antlion. Like, Final Fantasy 2/4 was one of my very first early gaming memories. My first time meeting Sid, Biggs, and Wedge. And this music just... fuck. The Mist Dragon. Yep. The music will ring a bell. What the fuck do you think I'm talking about right now? That's why I'm freaking out right now. It's the literal music. This music is just giving me all the nostalgia. God damn. Who needs ankles? Man. I'm gonna fucking cry. Like, holy shit. Remember sitting on the floor, carpet, trying to get the Nintendo to work, blowing in the cartridge, trying to get it to work. My brother was sitting beside me. Just old enough to understand, just old enough to read, just old enough to understand how the game works. I remember meeting Yang, the twins, Horum and Palom. Oh, Pokemon, definitely, right? Pokemon was definitely in there. definitely in there in the in that time. I played the original. I played almost every single Pokemon game that has come out. I played the original Red and Blue on the original Game Boy, which is black and white. I remember it being winter, out in the playground at school with the link cable, trading a Haunter to my buddy so he can become a Gengar. I did that. Stop doing that. All right. Let's keep going. They must be the Laborits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assumed the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader. Though we might have to ask about it in order to track them down. Come on then, let us be about it. I'm just gonna live here. So the people saying, hey Crow, you can mount up. Nope. Nope, I'm taking my damn time. And no car, no bike engine is gonna ruin this music. Fuck off, not a chance. Not happening. You forget how much, especially for people like us, how much gaming has affected our lives. We don't notice sometimes, and it goes unnoticed. Cool. Hey, Kurt. What was in Garlean? Missed it off. I missed that part. Oh, I just cracked my back 37 times there. Holy shit. Hum, hum, hum. Explain music. Leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Singing Way's the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Aetheris. That's a promise. Hold on. Hold on. Aetheris has been charted. Aetheris has been split a bunch of times. Does each shard have its own moon? Has the moon been split that many times? If the final days affected, we've already learned that if the source gets wrecked, the shards get wrecked. So do the shards also have moons? Are there duplicated sharded versions of this moon on those shards? Are all the shards using one moon? Okay, I asked all 37 questions and chat's like, yes, no, no, yes, no. Each moon has a shard of Zodiark? Okay. Just no Zodiark, I think. I don't know. Unclear? Okay, yeah, let's just it's just a weird question. A weird thought in my head. That's a weird thought in my head. We did see a moon in the first, you're right. So if in the event of the final days, all of this is meant to happen, then do all the other shards get on their own moons and all the moons blast off to some unknown place? It's a lot of people. Leader? No. Sleeping Way, my job is, perhaps I better ask. So they'll have names in conjunction with their jobs. Interesting. boom, boom, boom. So my main question is, do all these moons for all these shards also have all these rabbits to ferry all these people away? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader. Leader? Ah, yes. Look no further. I am the one you seek. Well, well. Looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it? Is this all of them? For here for now. A group comprised entirely of children. What must their parents be thinking? I'm guessing this particular bunny is rather ancient. This isn't a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? Oh! Hold on. Is she thinking about the people of Amarot, who are technically quite old, because the people of Amarot in the fake Amarot that Emmett created referred to us as children as well because of how short we are. So is she, or is this bunny, also having a similar reaction here? No matter. You needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gawping. I must take you to meet the others. What? If you could run along back toward the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, or just a large glowing ball at the center, if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Back to the upper floor it is. What's that? This expansion is so strange. Like, we beat the game at level 83. Man, where the fuck is the story gonna go now? Where the fuck is the story gonna go now? Just gonna yeet everyone off the planet onto the space station and go to a new star? What's Hydaelyn? What's Hydaelyn's purpose now that Zodiark's gone? What's Hydaelyn gonna do? She's just gonna sit and learn how to knit? Like a fucking grandma. Oh, don't worry, dearie. I'll be here knitting. You all run along to your new star now. I'm just gonna sit here and learn how to knit. Eat cake and knit. Eat cake and knit. That's what it is.
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. My name is Livingway, and we are the Lotharites, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Etheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw.
I'm a little disturbed, just slightly.
Livingway's the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Etheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiark's obliteration.
Just hearing the bunny describe it is just so. Where's my chair? I need to sit down. I need to sit down to wrap my head around what the fuck is going on. I feel like Thancred. I think Thancred is literally a foil for the audience, chat. He's a representation of the gamer sitting there playing this game going, what the fuck is going on?
Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents said to you little ones, on ahead while they began the necessary preparations.
No one else is acutely aware of the crisis. No one. Thancred's like, fuck man, I have no idea.
Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further.
They're so peppy. Whoa.
Here, we have Eorzea, your home, and the moon, where we are now.
But there's not just one Eorzea, there's like 8 of them.
Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade.
Degrade back towards stasis?
A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Eorzea, bringing an end to all life.
That's the vision we saw. Very sad. That's a vision we saw. And you know, since Hydaelyn is technically the light, and the light is about stasis.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will,
Very sad
that Eorzea is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Eorzea, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
She's treating us like children.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold.
How many is that?
And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly. For one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim, which is precisely why we spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems.
Yeah, you're literally escaping the gravity of a star. Like, that's not an easy thing to just do.
We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
How long did it take you to shake your tail?
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings.
Right, because Venar became the heart of Hydaelyn, just like Elidibus became the heart of Zodiac. This we knew.
And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
My God.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
You're asking the most important question.
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement.
And what if we don't?
to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak.
For how many people?
While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
That was my question. Thancred is literally us as a gamer asking all the questions. Us as he's our foil. He's our foil.
From you and yours. Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges?
What? Elidibus is the only person I know of to come and chill on the moon multiple times. The Watcher has stated that Elidibus has come to the moon multiple times for reasons we know not what. For Elidibus has never ever tried to go after Zodiark. Fuck.
Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
Fuck.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon?
Great question.
Heidelin herself led you here.
They must think we're... They may not know about the Sun Ring. Well, they might.
You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher?
What a change of pace. To go from literally slaying Zodiark in what felt like the end of the expansion to this. What is going on?
Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
Yeah, imagine building resting places and homes and facilities for giant people.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Etheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed.
Crystal Exarch? No. Nah.
The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages. I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
It is a regular sized book. She's realized that they've messed up. Oh man. Yo, 300 people. Hog.
Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
Well, we're not even like one combined people. We're technically split up people. This fucking game, man. This game. Oh. Whoa, some color? A Dark Knight with blue? Strange. Right then, now that you're here, we need you to teach us all you can about your people and quickly. It won't be long before the final days are upon us in all their terrible grandeur, so it is imperative that we be prepared to receive our passengers to be. If there is anything at all, that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. And address it we shall. Here at Best Ways Borough, we have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. Ahem. We have produced myriad amenities we understand to be essential for day-to-day living. I wish to hear your opinions on them. I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite, so why don't we start with the foodstuffs? Meet me at the Carrotorium. I mean, we'll see about filling your bellies. Hopefully not with carrots. She does not want for enthusiasm. The notion of a theorist rotting to its core, being a matter of course, is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let us take this opportunity to learn more of the Loperites and this vessel. Bum, 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 bum. Holy shit, there's more to this than meets the eye. Naming way. You're right. Naming way let you change your character's name in 4. Oh. Thank you for that information, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a neat little detail I completely missed. Is that the door I want? Probably. Turn my battle music on? It's always on. Why would it ever be off? How the fuck do I... These aren't doors. Is it down? That could be a door. That could definitely be a door down there. I was right. Whoa. Cool. Yawning way. Hopping way. I see nothing but carrots as far as the eye can see. Great. Great, 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 great. Krojak way. Yep. Oh my god, it's even an 8-bit sound. Holy shit. My god. Welcome to the Carrotorium. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by soon-to-be passengers. Allow me to introduce the head of foodstuffs production, Cooking Way. Pleasure to meet you all. 16-bit, you know what I mean. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many cycles of painstaking labor, I dare say we have created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I have learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received. Why, I've practically worn the words from this invaluable pages. Naturally, we've also considered ease of growth and production. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up, and we're all quite famished. Hop along the platforms here, and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. There's nothing but carrots, isn't there? It's all carrots, isn't it? It's nothing but carrots. 37 goddamn breeds of carrots, isn't it? Am I not supposed to go on this platform? No? Is this a bad platform? This one? That's a lot of carrots. Bite too big? Platform's a bit finicky? Hey. Apparently the bike does have less jump height. Storage crate. Blue carrot. Yellow carrot. Red carrot. Orange carrot. I vote philosopher's carrots. What the fuck? Iron carrots first. Use different types of carrots. Rainbow colored assortment of carrots. The unassuming, the peculiar, the vibrant, the ominous red carrot. The soft texture and redolent aroma of this crimson creation belie its staggering weight. The excessive length and girth only compound the mystery, leaving you perplexed as to the nature of this carrot. I will eat. On second thought, you elect to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. No, if I make a fucking choice, game, let me make my choice. Due to its bizarre qualities, it would be prudent to ask Cooking Way whether it is safe to eat first. I chose the red girthy carrot. Allow me to eat. The developers in that moment should have had a random funny effect occur to your player character depending on the carrot you chose to eat. You know what I mean? Obscenely large carrot. Even Viera are likely to swoon at the sight of so grand a carrot. That or be offended by all those who assumed that they would. She's girthy. Eat. So, did any of our selections set your mouth to watering? Here, I chose this carrot that the game forced me to take. Ah, yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Please dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. The carrot is oddly tender, but as you begin to chew, a rich aroma fills your nostrils. A newfound vigor begins welling within you. The rumbling of your stomach, however, suggests it may simply be indigestion. Are they gonna buff for that? What do you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The iron carrot can be a bit difficult to digest, but the boost to endurance it promises makes it the perfect meal for a day of heavy lifting. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow. Dream carrots to help us sleep. We have a carrot for every occasion. But what if I don't like carrots? You don't like carrots? Oh, it must mean you don't like them served in this fashion. Worry not, we have pureed versions on hand if you haven't the time to chew. What is going on? I take it you two had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and not else. Yes. Nothing but carrots, chat. Nothing but carrots. If I may ask, what exactly did these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Eorzea? Surely you are aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate. Of course we are. Well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first. So imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. If it wasn't for that encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss to where to begin. And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it'd be more efficient to devote our efforts to the production of a single perfect food. That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Have you considered cooking them? You mean steaming, boiling, roasting, and the like? I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways, but our primary concern was efficiency. And what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? A rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue. You know, the otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. After we received a great tomb of words, a dictionary that is, from our collaborators, we learned for your language, adverbs, gerunds, present continuous verb conjunctions, just the basics. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks and used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful? No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore didst thy kind deem such a change necessary? When the rest of the people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. That makes sense. I see. I hope our critiques, such as they are, were helpful to you. Though if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Eorzea as well, you would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, one, I pray, comes sooner than later, it would appear there is naught but carrots on the menu. Purple carrot juice. Okay. Chat, this game is something special, man. I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Clothing production. Great. Are we all gonna look like you guys? Hunger for more carrots. Fear not, you can eat your heart's content after you've seen the rest. What was that buff that the food gave me? Fuck, flashbacks. The number of battles I ran from as a kid. Got to choose your fate. Over here? Over here? Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for this task. Creation magics. Hydaelyn, inner infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're down to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra vis we needed. Sweet sound of recognition. You'll also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume it's also taken into account with our designs. Odd. Over here? I'm in the wrong spot. Any predictions? Fuck no. Dude, the game's over. I've already won. I've killed Zodiac. Game over. We win. There's no more game. There's nothing left to discuss. This is all post-patch credit stuff, right? Post-game patches. That's what we're doing. It's a fun little distraction to set up for the next expansion. I have no clue what that's going to be. One of the visitors from Aetheris. Goodness me. Fashion. Outfit that embodies my bloodlust. Oh, chat. Chat, my sweet summer children. Please, please, understand what sarcasm is. My sweet summer children. Embodies my bloodlust, buddy. I need a bloodlust outfit. This does not embody my bloodlust. This does not embody my bloodlust. I would be lying if I said I understand what bloodlust is, but I assume it's something you enjoy. I made certain the clothes were flexible yet sturdy. I'm very, very speechless. I'm very speechless. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You move back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Fuck. What the hell? Why? Okay. So I gotta stay within the bounds of this room and in these garments. Alright. Can I mount up in these garments? Thanks. At least my sword's there. At least I have my goddamn weapon. Bad I didn't go back to ARR? Yep. Come here, bunny. Look at this guy. He's not wearing those stupid garments. Actually, he looks really good. That is some beautiful looking gear. Problem is, he's using a stupid fucking great axe. Who the hell uses a stupid fucking great axe? I want to try your clothes. Anything with a little more... Oh, it's going to be the exact same clothes. It's going to be the exact same clothes with a minor change. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Better. Oh, leopard print. Oh! Oh, it's painful. It hurts. Nothing matches. There's color, there's some red and then some blue and some yellow. Oh. I don't want to wear these garments in order to progress. Chat, what have I done to deserve such pain? Oh, what have I done? Quest marker there? Being a glamour junkie, this part kills me. This is not the best trip. This is hashtag worst trip. My life is in their tiny paws. Fuck. My, don't we look splendid? The result of much trial and error. You needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon, and we operates as you in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same. Oh, please. Please show me their outfits. Please show me their outfits. I have a mask on. I like her outfits, not bad. They insisted we sampled all their concepts. Oh my god, that's the best one yet. Oh, sassy hip? Great. It is an ensemble most becoming. Of course it is. Of course it is, Eorzea. I think it's past time to return these clothes. I agree. I agree. It is past time. I was so confident our garments would meet your approval. Whatever are we doing? The Watcher taught us that in this time, everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions. It's a neat concept. God, it look ugly. You mustn't be so hard on yourself. 'Tis clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs. He can JoJo pose? Yeah. Others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. People who prefer to keep others at arm's length even when they know they shouldn't. As one former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the Final Days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? Big question. Literally what I was thinking about when I found out the news. Thancred is literally our foil. Not that I'm aware of. Fuck. We were born of Hyland's love for Aetheris, and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone, has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. Might we have a leave to explore Best Ways Burrow unattended? Why, certainly. Foil's opposed. You're right. Surrogate. What does Living Way want to speak with Eorzea about? Fuck, my clothes are hideous. I'm putting my glam back on. Oh, this is so gross. I like blue. Fidgeting? What's up with you? Why are you so fidgety? You adorable looking Lapori. Yep. Yep. Glam. Fuck. I'm stuck. Damn it. I'm glad you like it. It's hideous. You like hideous things. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Everyone's been talking about the visitors and want to see the fuss about. Now I'm worried. What if the people of Theris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? You still haven't visited the domiciles. Name's Growing Way. Growing Way. At least I'm not stuck in the clothes anymore. This way. Get off me, robots. Next is much better. Nice. Good. Compass? Yep, I'll do that later. I get the currents? I'll get there. Chat, we're gonna wrap up the stream, actually. I've got things to do this afternoon. Family things. Ugh. Family things. And tomorrow is also family things, so there will not be a stream tomorrow. I will see you guys Monday. We are going back to our more afternoon streams on Monday. You guys have been fantastic. This stream will be publicly available on the channel. I'm no longer keeping them unlisted. They'll be public. Boss Sam Squanch. Why did you give me carrots? Why is it carrot food? I can't take it. I can't take it. I've got no inventory space. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day. We'll do our actual outro, chat. An actual outro. A proper outro. This is how we do outros, so I'm not redirecting you. Just typical. This game is nuts. These post MSQ patches are strange. This is so strange. Why am I in space? Where are we going? What is Hyland going to do now that her job is done? What's the point of everything? Why bunnies? I've got nothing but questions. And I will see you guys Monday. Bye.